Okay, so this is gonna be like a rant video. Don't mind my voice, I'm still kind of recovering from strep. But yeah, so this is gonna be kind of like a rant video, and yeah, so just bear with me. But before I get into just like right away ranting, what is happening? I'm just gonna say trigger warning right now because I do not know how to edit my videos. Yeah, but trigger warning right now for basically is like venting about how I feel, and I don't even know what I'm all gonna say yet. So possible thoughts of like, you know what, scratch that, because I might get banned from YouTube for that because YouTube hates me. Anyways, yeah, I know venting can trigger some people, so that'll be like the major trigger warning. Pretty sure I'll probably talk about other trigger warnings later on. Before I say something, I'll probably warn y'all, but I don't know as of now. Yeah. Holy moly. I'm still kind of sick, actually. I should probably take my medicine later. Oh well. I don't even know where to start because all of this situation is kind of like messed up. I don't know if swearing triggers people. Actually, it probably does because of all like parents arguing and stuff sometimes. That's kind of triggering to me, like depending on if they're yelling or not, swearing can trigger me. So yeah, I'll just put trigger warning for like swearing too, because I'm pretty sure I will end up swearing in this. I swear a lot. I'm probably gonna bring up like past thoughts too, so trigger warnings, yeah. It's like suicide topics, self-harm topics, arguing, swearing, and I don't remember the other one that I was talking about in the beginning. Okay, well, yeah. My first topic I'm probably going to talk about is the therians thing. So, like, my parents kinda support it. My dad thinks it's stupid, and he thinks furries and therians are the same thing. And I'm over here trying to, like, explain it. He calls furries and therians because he thinks they're the same thing. Yeah, that's funny, I guess, sure. But when you're telling your child that they can't be themselves and doing quadrobics is not a good thing, it basically like just shuts down their entire like thought process of therianthropy and doing quadrobics. Like telling them that their identity isn't valid is basically what I'm trying to get at. Cause like that's sometimes what my dad does. He'll like, oh, being a furrian or therian or whatever, therion is stupid and it shouldn't even be a thing anymore. It's been a thing for like forever. And it's not really a choice either. It's an identity. I don't want to spread misinformation because I've heard so much, but therianthropy is like you identify as an animal, but you can't choose to. That's like basically the watered down definition that I have. I'm not trying to spread misinformation, but that's basically what I've heard. I've looked more into it on Google. I did find the right definition, but I cannot recite the entire thing, and I'm already gonna talk a lot in the video, so I don't feel like saying the entire full-on definition. If you're curious about it, just look it up or look for videos on YouTube or something. Don't believe the misinformation that's like, oh, you can choose. Therianthropy is you identify as an animal physically. Sure, there are some therians that are physical therians, and they are valid. I completely support them. Not a lot of people do, though, which is sad to me. Honestly, I've never met a physical therian. That would be cool. That'd be really cool. Anyways, yeah, so the whole entire therianthropy thing, my mom is more supportive about it than my dad, because my dad doesn't think it should be a thing. My mom just doesn't really understand it all too well. She thinks it's not identifying as an animal, but more or so like pretending and dressing up. So yeah, she's a little bit more lenient on it than my dad is. My dad kinda knows what it means. This is not centered at all. Not bad. And the other topic is gender identity. I know for a lot of younger people like me, parents are like, oh no, you're too young, you should wait. But for me, I feel like I can't wait, because like at least other people can cut their hair. My parents don't let me, and that's like the shortest that they'll let me cut it is like here. That's not really helping. And then I keep getting called a female online. Anyways, yeah. I mean, if you're like a close friend or family, it's okay. But also, I hate having to use she, her pronouns by force. Because I'm a trans man, I identify as a man. I use he, they, it pronouns, and those are my preferred pronouns, so I want people to use those pronouns. But a lot of people don't. And it's not fun for me either, because, yeah, I do know who I am. I've identified as trans for 3 years. I came out to my parents 3 different times to see if their minds would change, because I can't handle being a female anymore. They think I don't know who I am. But, I mean, it's valid because not a lot of people know who they are by the age of 13. Or younger. Or older. My mom says I'll be acting like a boy from a very young age. But with the way people are, it's somewhat common for people to just realize in their early teens to late teens. So I realized right before my early teens, like I was 11 at the time. I came out when I was 11. My mom didn't take that too well. She kind of like just yelled about it, like, you're not trans, you're not blah blah blah, you don't look like a boy, you're not taking testosterone, you're not transitioning, you're not trans. And then I came out when I was 12. Same thing happened. And then I came out this year at 13. And happened again, the same thing. And then I tried to come out a second time this year, more later into the year, like a month before school ended. The same thing happened, and I don't know. I want to just like give up on it and like not even be here anymore, but also I have friends and a partner that would probably be sad if I wasn't here. and I'm stuck with that reality. Like, I don't want to be here, but I feel like I have to be here. It's not fun at all. I hate it. I love my friends and partner, but also I want to not be here anymore because I can't handle it. Can't handle the stress, the expectations of being a good person. Because everyone at my school always is like, oh yeah, I have friends. I have a lot of friends. Look at it, there's that small group of friends. They're not popular. And then there's my parents I come home to. We're like, you have an F in this class and this class, a D in this class, a C's good but not good enough. You gotta get your grades up or you're not gonna pass. That doesn't help. I try and resource, but it's not enough time. It's only 50 minutes, and there's a lot of days that I have to be gone for appointments, and I get sick too because I'm human. It's a lot. I'm sorry if you guys don't like the way I talk, but I need to get it off my chest somehow because I can't keep it all in anymore. And then I have a feeling that I make my partner mad a lot because I'm an overthinker. I overthink everything. If I say something, I immediately regret it because there's been times where I've said some things that may be offensive and I didn't realize it until after they gave me a look, and then I had to explain that I didn't mean anything by it and I didn't mean to offend them by it. But yeah, so I basically just like blame myself for everything bad that happens because I don't see how it would be anyone else's fault. Like, when I was younger, my grandpa passed from cancer, and we hadn't make it in time to say goodbye. To this day, I still blame myself and cannot get over the fact that people say it wasn't my fault, because I feel like, obviously I can't remember because I was like 4 at the time, but a 4-year-old getting ready to go somewhere takes a long time. So I feel like it was my fault that we couldn't make it there. And now I just have to live with that reality that I never got to say bye before he passed. Sorry, that's just a lot to say. Yeah, and then there's just a lot of family stuff going on right now, and I don't really hang out with friends a lot, and I don't go to therapy because therapy's expensive, and I don't think my insurance would cover it. Yep, I'm just stuck in this, whatever you call it, and I can't even really do anything to help myself. Like, I can't do gender affirming care because it's like basically illegal now, and I live in the US, which is where it's illegal. I can't do quads because I live in like a bad part of Hibbing. I just did that. Well then. I don't know how to edit my videos, so we're gonna ignore that. Actually, it's a pretty big town. This is how I'm gonna get myself killed. Okay, well, yeah, I should not have said that, but I'm not even thinking properly right now. Yeah. In the past, I've done a lot to try to do gender affirming care, but everything I've done has gotten shut down, and I put trans flags on my wall because I felt like they belonged there, and I thought it looked good there. I had this little display, posted it on my old channel. I think it was like Therian Wolf or something. Therian Wolf -SKZ8. Had a lot of like cringe videos on there, but yeah. Just taking a while to film. I'm like home alone right now, so this is why I finally get to talk about it on YouTube, because my parents aren't home to yell at me about "you're not trans" or therians are people cosplaying as animals. I feel like crap. I feel so shitty right now. Part of me just wants to run away to the woods and never come back, but then again, I have a phone that would track it. Even with battery saver, they could track it. And if I did, they'd probably check the woods too eventually, because I've mentioned wanting to try living in the woods. Because I don't think, I just say. I don't know. I think it's pretty stupid how I can't be who I want to be and who I know I am. And after supporting haters for so long and living with my family, I don't know if I can keep up with my gender identity anymore. So until I can figure out if I can keep up or not, I'm just gonna stick to saying I'm trans, because that's how I feel about my gender. I don't believe I'm a girl. I believe I am a boy. I believe I was born in the wrong body, and I have species dysphoria, and I am insecure about my body and gender because of being born in the wrong body. And before y'all go comment hate comments, just know a lot of people, and not only therians or furries, a lot of people commit suicide because of bullies and haters. So that's not show hate, because I've almost committed a couple times. I'm not going to go into detail why or when, but I will say that I've almost committed. And it wasn't even only because of bullies. It was because of other reasons too that I will not share, because I don't feel comfortable sharing. If you're a really close friend, you probably know the reason, but don't go spreading it in the comments. Yeah. There's a lot of people there's a lot of people who have saved me from trying again and actually committing. I'm not gonna share names of close friends, but a couple of them are YouTubers that basically everyone knows. The 4 major YouTubers that have saved me from trying again was Jake and Johnny, Claude Beauty, or Catlin. I don't know which one they go by more, preferably. Stray Kids and BTS. And I know Stray Kids and BTS are more like everywhere, not just YouTubers, but their music and videos have helped me too. Those ones are the major ones. And then one other one who recently has been helping was Angry Reactions. So shout out to them all. I'm not going to be able to tag them all in my title of this video. Yeah. It's like, I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm probably gonna end this video here, so I hope you guys have a good day and stay safe, and don't try to commit or anything, please. It's not worth it. Not worth it at all. I love you guys, even if I don't know you. But I just feel like some people need to be told that they are loved. And I love y'all, so don't try to do anything like that. It's not worth it. Bullies are not worth your life. Your life is worth more than the bullies bullying you. So I hope you guys have a good day and stay safe.